What's up, legends? Welcome to part 2 of our Beckett graded return. And guys, today we are playing Guess the Grade. Or actually 4 months ago, when I sent off these cards first to Beckett, I actually took some footage of the condition of each of these cards. And what I want you to do is leave a comment below with each of these cards and guess what grade you think they deserve. And then we'll finally unveil what grade each of those cards actually got. So we're about halfway through unveiling our submission right now. If you missed part 1, be sure and go check that out in the card up here. But guys, I am super excited. Hopefully we can actually get some great grades today. Let's do it. Well guys, this video is brought to you by Panoply Graded Card Cases, this excellent high quality case you see right here, where we have been storing our slabs from the past and some of the ones that we got from our previous Beckett return, actually our current Beckett return technically. Since we are only halfway through the box, we are going to unveil the rest of the grades and give you guys a chance to guess the grade. Oh, and by the way, if you decide you want to pick up a Panoply graded card case like this, they're available on Amazon and in my Amazon store below. Make sure you go check them out and support them. But let's go ahead and get into our final several cards here, the other half of the box. Got some cool cards here still to come. Oh, and not even a Pokemon one to start here. Kind of like last time. Last time we actually started off with a Star Wars card. And this time we're starting off with a very unique MetaZoo card. This is a 177 out of 200 card. The Silver Moth token, which you got for being an NFT holder of the Silver Moth coin. So yeah, this is one I don't particularly care about the grade as much as I do some of these other cards. I just wanted to have this one protected because it is a very unique card. Here is the footage of the condition. Corner might be slightly kind of not bent, but just kind of like cut to where it's like sort of indented on the edge. As you can see, this one is a serialized one, 177 out of 200. Centering on the front looks pretty good to me. Slightly heavier on the left side, I think. Alright, the centering is not quite as good on the back. A little bit more bottom heavy. Left to right, not too bad. Maybe still slightly heavier on the left. Yeah, I'd say corners look pretty good. The edges I'm not as sure about. They're not too bad. Maybe, I'm going to say maybe 10 on corners so far. Centering, maybe 9. Edges, 9.5 maybe. Let's see. As far as the edging or the surface goes, I mean, it's not bad. You do have a little bit going on down here. I don't even know if these are like just printing issues, but you got a little like random things down here. That might just be part of the artwork. I'm not sure. And again, I don't see really any actual scratches on the hollow, but there might be like a print line in there. It's hard to tell. Maybe for surface, maybe we'll say 9.5. I can't remember if I had said that one yet. But super cool card to have in my collection. Definitely want to get it graded. All right, here we go. The moment of truth. Let's find out what we have on our Silver Moth token. We have a 9.5. Oh, it's a quad 9.5 too. That is awesome. All right, we will take that. That is a solid grade for that one. These cards are not always known for being in the best quality, but man, that is awesome because I definitely plan to keep this one in my collection. All right, I'm actually really happy about that right there. Just give you a nice look at there. You got Mothman holding the Mothman token. Okay, we're starting things off well. Let's keep things rolling. We do have another MetaZoo card like that in here as well, so we'll see if we'll get there as well, as well eventually. Okay, this is a cool one. I really love the Evolution alt arts. They're actually just promos in English, but I plan to collect the 3 from the Kanto region: Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon. So we did find I think a solid Jolteon version, but you'll have to let me know what you think. Here's the footage. All right, we have the Jolteon V alternate art promo card. I really love all of these Evolution promo cards. It's really hard to find these in good condition, and this one is not perfect. I know that for a fact, but had some pretty decent centering and was not the worst copy I've ever seen. So let's take a look at it. All right, so as far as edges go, a lot of these do seem to have a little bit of edge problem that's even evident on the front. You can kind of almost see something up there. Corners not bad. Corners looking pretty good on the front though. As far as centering, I would give it 9.5, at least on the front. I'll have to check out the back though. Yeah, the centering on the back actually looks really good. I don't know. 9.5 or 10 overall for centering in my opinion. We'll go conservative 9.5. Do have a little dot there on the corner. Nothing there. The cuts on the corners are not that great in general for these promo cards. I don't know. I think there might be a little dot there. It's very subtle. Might be like a little lip up there. Yeah, I want to say, I don't know, the back, I don't see any really surface issues, I don't think. It's hard to say for the corners. Maybe 9 for corners, maybe 9.5 for edges. I dare say, yeah, we'll go with 9.5 for centering and maybe 10 for surface. I'm sure they'll find something though, so maybe 9.5 for surface. So I guess that would be probably an overall 9.5 for this one, which I would still be okay with. Of course, we'll shoot for the 10, but yeah, it might be a tough one with these promo cards, but I want these for my personal collection, so I would still be happy with 9.5. All right, here we go. This one I think is pretty hard to grade. A lot of these promos are very difficult to grade, so let's find out what we have. We have a 9. Kind of to be expected. These cards, they're just so difficult. But man, this card is just beautiful. It will live in my collection regardless. Maybe we'll try and grade another one in the future, see if we can get an even higher one. But let's see, centering got a 10. Wow, I'm actually surprised by that, but that's partially why we picked this one. But surface at 8.5, that's brutal. Edges 9 and surface or 10. Or no, sorry, we said corners 8.5. Really? They're really that bad? I know they have like a dot or 2 on there, but it is what it is. Like I said, Beckett, they don't play. We'll take it though. I mean, it matches very nicely with the silver borders of it. So next up, okay, we got a cool one here. We had unveiled one of these, one of 2 last time. So here is this version of Charizard V-Star. All right, let's take a look at this Charizard V-Star. Nicely cut corner there. Not something you always see on these. Looks pretty good on that one as well. That one might not be cut quite as well. Looking pretty good overall. I feel like edges and corners look really good on the front. Surface, it's always hard to tell for me. I'm noticing with some of these V and V-Star cards, you almost have like random little dots, not on the edges, but on like the hollow pattern. I don't know if you can even see those. There's like some kind of like in there. I don't know. I don't know if that's considered part of the design or if it's an actual imperfection. I would say centering looks near perfect on the front of this one. As far as the back goes, maybe not perfect centering, but but really good, just slightly top heavy. I think I'm already going to go 9.5 on centering. And a little bit of white dots up there. Too bad. Nothing crazy with that one, even though it's miscut. There might be a little whitening on the edges there. And there's that corner. Yeah, so what did we say? Maybe 9 corners, 9.5 centering. Maybe 9.5 surface, 9.5 edges is kind of what I would go with. Man, not getting any 10s, at least that's not what I'm guessing. But still a pretty cool card regardless. Like I said, guys, the grades for this, for Beckett, are super brutal. There are no black labels and only 2 pristine 10s. So honestly, even a 9.5 would still be pretty great, but who knows? You never know if we could get a 10. Let's find out. We have another 9. Man, super brutal. Well, it is what it is. Centering 9, corners 9, and edges 9.5, surface 9.5. Man, I was hoping at least for one 9.5 between those two, if not a 10. But it is what it is. Let's get our next one out of here. All right, I see we have another special delivery Charizard. Another one that's very difficult to grade. I don't know, can we possibly do better this time? Here's what it looks like. Let's take a look up here. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but I feel like there is like a little bit of like a silvering dot at the top there. Yeah, you might be able to see it like right in that light, sort of. Anyway, let's see. Miscut corner, but we'll have to look at the back to see if there's any like actual whitening. Not seeing any major issues on the hollow. Nice hollow fold pattern on there. Oh, I forgot to mention the centering. The centering on the front, not bad. Slightly heavier on the right than the left. I think top and bottom look pretty even overall. Yeah, maybe slightly heavier on the top. All right, but the centering on the back, definitely not good at all. Very heavy on the left. I'm already gonna say an 8 or 9, maybe 8.5 on centering. It's tough. Top and bottom look pretty even though. And again, it didn't look too bad on the front. I don't know, it's hard to say. Maybe a little white dot up there in the corner. There might be a little white dot on that corner. Very badly miscut. Yes, and this one in the surface, let's see if we can see it. There's almost like a little dent there. It's like very small. A little bit of whitening on the corner. Yeah, this one might get an overall 9, hopefully not an 8.5, but let's see. Let's say, yeah, let's be conservative with it. We'll say 8.5 on centering, 9 corners, 9.5 edges, and 9 surface, we'll say. Maybe 8.5 surface. I don't know. This one may not do as well, but maybe this will just be the one to stay in my personal collection between the two we have graded. And for this awesome promo card, we have another 9, of course. 9 on centering, and 8.5 on corners. Brutal. Surface got a 10 though. Okay. Well, it is what it is. We definitely picked some cool cards here, but ones that are just not really that easy to get a good grade on, one of these promo cards. So, but I see a lot of long-term potential for special delivery Charizard, so I'm just glad to have one in a graded slab that'll live in my collection. and the other one will probably go up for sale. We'll probably put it up for sale on the Pokemon Legends Marketplace. In fact, make sure you check out that link in the description below, where we sell a lot of the cards from my openings and even the slabs that I'm picking up as well. But let's keep things rolling. We got maybe 2 left in here, or 3. Okay, still got 3 left. Nice. Let's go ahead and hide the grade on this beautiful card right here. Okay. We got the Shadowless Venusaur. Definitely not the best condition card, but here's what that looks like. Alright, this one is certainly going to be the weakest grade out of all of them, but I just had to go ahead and get this graded. Actually got a pretty phenomenal deal on this one a while back on Whatnot. I think I got it for 50 bucks. Yeah, actually that is exactly what I got it for. It's definitely not near mint or anything like that. It's somewhere between light play and moderately played, I think. But anyway, let's take a look at each of the categories here. If you see from the side there definitely is kind of a big scratch on the hollow, and it kind of even goes onto the artwork there. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we can see any more like scratching on there. Yeah, so the surface, not the best, not horrible, as we'll see. As far as you can kind of see some more silvering. Yeah, there's definitely a decent amount of silvering on the edges. Let's take a look at the corners while we're at it as well. This one, yeah, there's a little ding there. Not sure how well you can see that. This one, not too bad. Just again a little bit of silvering sort of dots. There was definitely some dirt on this one. I was able to wipe off some of it, but not sure if we got all of it. You can see little black spots up there. I'm really hoping they're not gonna say that this is like I don't know what the word is where they say that it's been like inked or whatever. I don't know what that term is, but sometimes they won't even grade it if they believe that you've like tried to alter it with like a pen or something like that. This side's not too bad. Definitely some silvering, slightly rougher edges. Overall, really not bad. As far as centering, definitely heavier on the right side than the left. Top to bottom is not bad though. The back, there's definitely some obvious issues, a little easier to see some of the wear on the edges. Yeah, not the best edges. Corners, kind of a similar story. I don't think there's any real bends though, so that's pretty good. Well, you might consider that one yeah, there's like a little bit of a thing going on there. I don't know if that would knock it down to like moderate play because of that. And centering on the back actually feels pretty good. It's like the centering actually is almost perfect on the back in my opinion. Alright, so for this one, I'm going to say 9 on centering. That's going to be the most generous grade we get here. And then I would say maybe 6 on edges, 7 on corners, maybe 7 on surface. There's definitely some things going on in the back here as well as far as the surface goes. So I don't know. I don't even know what the math is on that, but I'm really hoping that we can get at least a 7 on this one. And because Beckett did switch to their, they actually got rid of their white paper labels, I'm actually, excited to even get a 7. That would be pretty great, I think, for a Shadowless card. So here's for hoping. Now, I had to say, I think I was probably way overly optimistic on the grade for this one. I think I guessed like a 7, or I think I was hopeful for a 7. I don't even know. I don't even know if we'll get a 6 on this one. You never know, but it'll still look nice to be in a graded slab either way. But here we go. For my collection, we have base set Venusaur in a 6. Okay. That seems just about right. But hey, I'm okay with that. I still think Beckett slabs look the best out of all of these companies. And yeah, I might slowly put together a shadowless graded collection. We'll see. All right, I'm actually pretty happy about that. It's still considered excellent to mint, so there you have it. Got 2 left here, and from our last video we actually put one back to save for the end because it's probably the one that I think is the best graded, or the best potential for a 10 out of all of these. So this one maybe not so much, but this is a really cool card, another one of the MetaZoo tokens for owning an NFT. And what was cool about this one is somehow I got the alpha, the 1 out of 750. So yeah, that's kind of a cool one. And again, just one I think deserves to be in plastic for the preservation of it. So here is the footage from that. Pretty cool MetaZoo card here. Let's take a look. First, the centering. Yeah, centering looks really good on the front. Maybe a 9.5 on centering based on the front. Let's keep going around. Some noticeable little white dots down there on the corner. Yeah, little weird little grooves there on the edges based on just how it was cut. Surface. I feel like I can either see a scratch or a print line going kind of horizontally there. I don't know if I can catch that on the camera though. It's weird how you see things from different angles. And on the back, I'd say centering was looking really good. Slightly bottom heavy compared to the top. I think we're gonna go with a 9.5 on centering. The edges look clean to me. And the corners look really good on the back. There was just that one issue on the front of the corner, so maybe 9.5 corners. I would go maybe 10 for edges and 9.5 for surface, I think is what I'm going to go with. All right, let's find out if we indeed got a 9.5 on our Silver Party token. Okay, we got a 9. Not super surprised about that. We were obviously hopeful for the 9.5, but we'll take it. And 8.5 on surface. I think there was like a big print line on it, so that's probably what that is. All right. I will say, regardless of what happens here, we didn't get anything below a 9 other than on the Shadowless Venusaur, so I'd say that's a win. I think if I had gotten 8.5s on any of these, I would have been pretty crushed. The 9s are not always the best for the modern cards especially, but you know what? We'll be thankful to still get a card that's considered mint, at least according to the label here, if you believe the label. All right, guys, well, we are on to our very last card, and this is one that, I don't know, it's probably one of the best condition cards I've probably ever pulled myself, and it is the Dialga, Origin Form Dialga V-Star, the gold version from Crown Zenith. So here's what that card looked like before it was sent off. All right, taking a look at this. Honestly, this one seems to have some of the most perfect centering of any card I've had in my hand or even pulled myself. So let's take a look at everything one by one. There's that corner. Honestly, all the corners look great to me. Kind of give a look in the light here. Not seeing any surface issues. And on the back, let's get a good look of each corner here. Yeah, honestly, the edges and the corners look perfect to me. As far as centering goes, left to right looks perfect, and top to bottom looks about as close to perfect as I would think you can get. Honestly, I would probably put a 10 on almost everything on here, which of course would be a black label. I never want to presume that we're going to get a black label, but I think this one has a strong chance at a 10. So we'll say maybe 10s for all the categories except for maybe the centering, just based on the back. It's just, I don't know, it's just slightly off, but I don't know. I feel like you can't get much better than that on a Pokemon card. This is our last chance, guys, for this submission here until our next one. Please let it be. All right. For Origin Form Dialga V-Star, we have a... We got a 10! Yes! Oh man, what a way to end it off. All right. I knew it. I knew that one had to be. Let's see. What did I get? Okay, the centering, 9.5. If I look back on my notes here, let me see what I had said for the... Yeah, that's exactly what I had said. Centering, 9.5, and 10 on the other stuff. Let's go. That is a big grade right there. All right, guys, we got our first pristine 10. Still have yet to get a black label. Again, it's very difficult, but even this is a big accomplishment. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, first of all, if you like the look of the Panoply graded card case, I've personally really been enjoying it. You'll be able to find the link to purchase in the link in the description below. I think you'll want to check out one of these videos on screen. If you like these sort of videos, we've done some other Beckett graded returns and guess the grade videos. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe below to support the channel. And lastly, I want to let you know that no matter what you're going through, you are not alone. God is with you and he loves you, and we do too. I'll catch you next time.